So today I'm going to talk about one of the most pressing issues. Okay, one of the issues that I get most questions and DMs from is about WeChat. Yes, most especially my Indian subscribers or watchers. They always have issues about maybe their WeChat being banned, WeChat being suspended, WeChat, issues with their WeChat. So today I'm going to talk about ways in which you can prevent your account from being restricted or being blocked or being suspended. Oh, okay. So the list is long. I'll be listing it and talking about it. Yeah, this time around I wrote it down because it's plenty. I don't want to forget anyone. So the first one on my list is after registering on WeChat. WeChat is like egg. We have to trade with caution whenever we are using WeChat. In fact, that app is one of the most strict Chinese apps I've ever seen. Like you have to walk on eggshell when you're using WeChat. Yeah. So the first one on the list is immediately you register. To register now is kind of tricky. Yeah. But after you've passed through all those stages and you now own a WeChat account, in fact, congratulations. Yes. So if you now own a WeChat account, these are ways in which you can keep your account safe. These are ways you would avoid, being disconnected or being suspended or, that you can't have access to the account again. Do you get? So the first one is you not adding too many people at the same time. That's one of the reasons why you are creating the account normally. So as you're creating the account, have it in the back of your mind. When you are adding people up, you've created the account newly. If you want to add anybody up, suppliers or your friends or your family members, you want to add them up, add them one at a time. Add 2 people in a day. You add one this morning, you wait till evening before you add the second person. Don't add it at the same time. Excuse me. Don't add it at the same time, okay? If you do that, they are going to block your account and you won't have access to it again. And to create a new account is not easy. In fact, you will spend money to create a new account now. Yes. And to scan WeChat account now is like 5,000 naira. Some even even charge more than 5,000 naira. Some charge less, depending on who you're meeting, okay? So know that you should tread with caution, okay? So that they will not block your account. So that you not pass through all those process again, okay? So add 2 people in a day, okay? Don't add too many people at the same time. Then when your account have passed like 6 months, then you can now start adding like 3 people in a day. So after that adding up, which I've talked about, the next one is don't keep that account inactive for too long. If you just sign up on WeChat, right, don't leave that account for too long. In fact, in a day, 2-3 days, you should just check the app, like just log in. It's already logged in. How should I explain it? Just open the app, okay? Just like your WhatsApp. WhatsApp, you've logged in. Then you can just access it. Whether there's message there, there's no message there. Make sure you open the app, okay? At least once a day. At least 3 times in a week. Don't just leave it dormant. Don't leave it dormant for too long. If not, you won't have access to your account again. Yeah, you won't have access to it again. So don't leave it for too long. Open it once a day or at least 3 times in a week. Make sure you open the app. Even if you don't have anybody there, just open it so that the account will be active. Because if it is not active for too long, they are going to block you from it. You understand? So the next one on my list is do not use visual numbers to create the account. Yeah, all those numbers that you are getting online, you get numbers online to create accounts. Don't try it. They detect. I said WeChat is one of the strict apps. If there's any word like strictest, they are one of the strict apps, the most strict apps, Chinese apps you can get. Do you get? So don't use visual numbers to create accounts. Make sure you use your phone number. Make sure you use an authentic phone number to create the account, or else that account is as good as gone. Okay. So another one on my list is don't change the password too frequently. Yeah. If I told that you're even changing the password for when you are creating the account, make sure you use a password that you can remember, like a very easy password or your normal password that it's stuck in your head. You understand? Password that you can never forget. Make sure you use that kind of password so that maybe when you change your phone, even if you change phone these days, WeChat, you have to scan again for you to have access to that your account in the new phone. So the logic is whenever you have a new phone and before you log out of the old phone, there's a way you scan it, okay? Use the new phone to scan the old phone. So all your messages, all your data, everything is going to transfer from the old phone to the new phone. Okay. If not, all your messages is going to wipe out. Aside from that, safe. You have to go and pay another money for somebody to help you scan before you can have access to the account. Do you get? So don't change your password too frequently. Use a password that you can remember always. Okay. So The next one is don't use VPNs whenever you are using WeChat. They detect, those people, they detect, like, they have their technology there is crazy, like they're in 2030 in their country. So you should know what you are doing. Like, be very, very cautious when you are using those their platform. And WeChat is not just for communication. You can also use it for payment. So they are very, very cautious when it comes to all of those details. Okay. So don't use VPN whenever you are using your WeChat. Okay. If you want to use VPN, maybe you are using it for other apps or other things that you're doing. Whenever you want to open the WeChat, make sure you go and turn off the VPN. Yeah, turn it off before you open your WeChat. Let it not detect anything suspicious. Anything suspicious at all, if it detects it, it's going to affect your WeChat account. Okay. So the next one on my list is follow their rules and regulations. If you have time when you are creating the account, you can go through it, read all their rules and regulations, so that you will not fall victim to any. Okay. So normal, we don't read terms and conditions. We just accept and we just move on with our lives, right? So if you have the time, you can go through their terms and conditions, their rules and regulations. You read it, so you follow it. But then all these things I'm mentioning is what you should avoid. Do you understand? So the next one on my list is whenever you want to download WeChat app, don't download from a third-party app or from a website or from Telegram. All those third-party apps would put your account at risk. Always go to your Play Store or you go to your iOS store to download the WeChat app. Yeah, always download from the real source. If not, it might affect your account. Okay, so don't just download anyhow. Make sure you follow the right process. Okay, so I have this one, which is don't clone your WeChat app. Yeah, maybe for some phones it can be detected, but for mine, I just hope they will not want to suspend my account because I'm talking like this. Because I have two WeChats in my phone. Okay, maybe because my phone has the normal clone, like my phone clones phone maybe because my phone clones any app at all. Yeah, it's a fully come feature. You understand? So I clone most of my apps in my phone. I mean on my phone. Anyone you get. So if you want to use like all those cloned apps, all those dual app, clone app, and the rest, I don't think is nice to use it. In fact, avoid it. Don't try it. I think why it did not affect my own phone, my own account, is because it is a follow come feature in my phone, so I can clone any app at all in my phone. Sorry, my phone is lagging. I don't know why I don't always charge my phone, and we have steady light too. So my phone is almost dying. It's at 2%. So if the voice is dragging, it's not going together with my mouth. Don't be angry. Yeah. So I just want to rush it before I go and plug the phone. I did not know my phone was down. Yeah, I did not know. It was when I've set to make the record, I discovered this down, and if I go back, I'll not do it again. So let me just do it once and for all. Okay. So I think that is all. Don't have too many numbers. Don't leave your account dormant. Don't use virtual numbers. Don't okay, there's one. Don't log in on different phones at the same time. Okay. So let me say this one before my phone would turn off. That's the last one. Yeah. Okay, that's the last one. So if you have access your WeChat on your phone, don't go and log it out. Don't go and log it in another phone when you have not logged it out in your own phone. Let's say you buy a new phone. Before you log it in the new phone, make sure you log it out on the old phone before you access it on the new one. Do you understand? Aside from maybe you want to get your old messages back, you want to get all the details back and all of that, that is if it will work, because it's a 50-50 chance. Even if you scan it with your new phone, it might not give you all the details. You understand? It might still come out plain like a new account. But on other cases, once you scan it like the old phone, you use the new phone to scan the old phone, then all your messages, all your data, your everything is going to transfer to the new phone. But it's a 50-50 chance, right? So now, if you've gotten a new phone, don't log it in when you have not logged out from the old phone. Do you get? Always log out from the present phone before you now log it in. In fact, don't log it immediately. Leave it for about 15 to 30 minutes before you now log it in the new phone. Do you understand? So you do all that so that they will not detect any suspicious activity on your account. And once they detect anything small like this, they're going to block your account or they restrict it. And having access to it again is going to take like forever. It will just be better you go and create a new account. Do you understand? So I think that's the end of this video before my phone will turn off. Guys, thanks for sticking around. For the new ones here, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also don't just subscribe, but turn on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I upload a new video. Like this video because I know you find it helpful, and also you can share to those that might find it helpful, or share to, I don't know, just share it. Thanks. You can comment maybe if I'm missing any points and you think it will help, you can add it in the comment sections. Okay.